How I want to wake up. I stood at the kitchen sink, my radio.
Hello there, Seraphim17 once again, bringing you another Call of Duty Black Ops commentary. And this one is my first match on Stockpile, or Ghost Pile as I like to call it, because this map is full of fucking ghosts. And I think this one, actually, I tell a lie, this isn't my first ever match on this, because I couldn't capture the first one. When I captured it, it failed. This is one of the ones I had afterwards. And the thing I've learnt on this map with my time with it is, A, there's a lot of ghosts, there's a lot of campers, it's a very campy map, but it's also a fantastic map in spite of it, because this central building is just like a ray, in theory. If you can hold this building down, you will destroy the opposite team, because they have to then come to you and come inside of it. And the someone's going to have a field day with that one. And the luxury of, look at that, motherfucker. If they aren't pulled host, I don't know who is. His fam has killed me in a bullet. You never guess what perk you were using. Didn't it look like lightweight? Fucking wanker, Patrick Swayze. But, if you can hold that middle building, you're just going to win. And all the objective games are in the centre. So there's a bomb site in the centre, and obviously there's the doors that shut, so it makes it they only can come in certain areas unless they open them. And when they do open them, it tells you that they're opening, and you've just got a massive advantage. And you'll also notice that people seem to have a fetish for running around the outskirts of this map. The stragglers everywhere, and the spawns themselves are very pronounced, so you'll know where they are. It makes it very effective and easy to spawn trap. And you're going to see a lot of action in this middle room if you come in it, but just be careful, because if there's not a fucking ghost camping, this isn't Black Ops. Because I mean, look at that guy on balcony. Ghost. Guy down at bottom. Ghost. Fucking ghost pile. It's ridiculous. They're everywhere. It's like a graveyard. It's like Poltergeist. Unbelievable. But I don't know how I didn't die there, and right then I didn't see that ghost bitch, but he turns up and he murders me. And that's one of those moments where you're kind of so in the game that you're focusing a little bit too much and you just don't see what's in front of you. I've got no excuses for it, but you know, you can't win them all. So push back through here, run into this area which I didn't actually know you could get in, because it's a back entrance, and I've been fucked by that back entrance plenty of times. I know there's a ghost up there because he keeps going back. He's a glutton for punishment. I see his buddy over there. He's wearing flat jacket. I've got full respect for that dude. And then I cruise around here. This is a spawn point. Be very careful. It's also one of the domination flags. The train yard just in front of me is where they will spawn from, but it's not. It doesn't take very long to get where I am. So just be careful, because people are always dying. Watch the kill feed. Make sure you're not, in an exposed position. And I'm just cruising around. See that guy over there? It's a bit of a distance. And did you see that just then? Is it me, or does some of the guns just seem to have random recoil out of nowhere? It's like, especially the Galil. The Galil, sometimes I can hold the trigger, it will fire exactly where I'm aiming with very little resistance. Other times, midway through, it'll buck upwards to the right, and there's no controlling it. I've burst fired, and it does it the exact same. It's just every so often you get that little random bit of, unpronounced recoil. It's mad. But I call him my napalm. I'm defending this little area here because it's fantastic for killing them on either sides of the spawn. I also know that in that room is where they're all trying to get to, so if I hear any of the announcers say the bomb's been taken, or if any of my buddies over their headsets tell me, I can go over there, clean them up. And for whatever reason, these guys weren't too eager to run up these stairs. I did have a claymore, but I was never needing it. And right then is why I probably should have had flat jacket on, because those Semtexes don't even beep. They detonate on impact. There's no getting away from them when they've been cooked. It's fucking bullshit. And it's something a friend of mine hates to the absolute core, because there's just no defense. They land and they explode. They're like a perfectly cooked grenade. And I suppose that's what validates the use. But right now we've got 13 seconds left on this bomb. There's no way they're getting in here. We've got it locked down far too well. I'm looking on every window to make sure that there's no cheeky people coming through. I see that guy defusing. Kill him. Kill his ghost buddy. Another ghost wanker turns up. It's just unbelievable. That perk ruins the game. It does. It kills it. And there's people that don't even mind it that are now coming around and saying, yeah, this is bullshit, just because of how prevalent it now is. It's like Modern Warfare 2 when you first played it. And it was interesting because it was completely different to Call of Duty 4 with how there was so much bullshit in it now that everybody was a potential one-man tank. But it was fair, because people were still learning it. You didn't have people running around with lightweight marathon and a tactical knife. You didn't have noob tubes and one-man army. And then 6 months down the line when this shit got figured out, that's all it became. It became bullshit people doing bullshit things because they weren't good enough to keep up. And that seems to be the equivalent of Ghost in this game. People that just resign themselves to the challenge and say, fuck it, I'm going to use it. And, I don't know. Maybe I'm just, you know, a record that just keeps playing and just makes no sense to me. I hate it. I really do. If it were well, if it were up to me, this game would be a different fucking game. But you know, it's a solid game. I do like it, but I think after playing 9 hours in a row on the double XP night, I kind of had my fill of it. And I started playing it today to try and get a bit more in, play with a friend of mine. And we had about 5 games, and one of the games was fantastic. 2 of the games were fucked because we joined and an entire team had left. And it was on jungle, so the opposite team, they were all 15th prestiges. They'd all worked the spawn trap to such an extent that you were spawning next to them and they were instantly killing you. And they all had 140 kills. So it's like, I'm not going to stay and let these dudes kill me because I can't do anything. So we quit out of those ones. And then the rest were just 2 bars and just, you know, getting mad at everything because it just doesn't seem to want to work your way. And it's a shame because this game can be a lot of fun. The more people, I think, the more fun. And I know that sounds obvious, but especially when you consider Black Ops, because it becomes less about you. It becomes more about helping the team and about winning. And when you've got a stacked party of a few people, you stand a bigger chance of winning because you don't have those 3 retards on your team that want to be a fucking Grizz and they're all 360 no-scoping it back at map doing nothing. All those people that just get fucking ghost and go and sit in a room that no one visits with a Galil on door. Like it's hide and fucking seek. It's just madness. Never underestimate the ignorance of people that play Call of Duty. Some people are so fucking dumb. They truly are. But got a couple seconds left here. I'm on a bit of a tear with the commando. I grab that guy's M16. It's got a red dot on it. I come back over here and I think I pick up one guy before the bomb ends. And this M16 actually works for a change. Look at that. One burst him. It gets me my chopper gunner. But I come over here. See that guy? He's already falling. Everything is fine. Lay down here. Use my chopper gunner. See what I can do with it. I think this is the first chopper gunner I've got on Stockpile. And I'm not too sure how good it does. And look at this. I think this is connection. I'm not too sure, but I've been getting 3 to 4 hit markers on people with the chopper gunner. I don't understand it. It never used to do that. It's almost like the gunship where I have to aim away from people to get the kill. And I think this is a... Yeah, watch this. No one's dying. I'm like, what the fuck's going off here? And then I zoom in, and I never zoom in because people won't die. But that's the end of that match. A nice quick one for you there, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and you take care now.